Back in elementary school, I was just another kid, tucked away in the back of the classroom, happy to blend into the background. Life was simple, predictable, and honestly, a little boring. I never expected anything to change, but then, one ordinary Tuesday, she walked in. The teacher pointed to the empty desk right next to mine, and just like that, my entire world tilted on its axis. She was the new girl, and she had a smile that could outshine the sun. Seriously, I remember trying to look at her, and my heart would just do this weird little flip-flop. I couldn't even hold her gaze without feeling like I'd just run a marathon. At first, it was just her smile. But then, I started to notice everything else. The way she'd tuck a strand of hair behind her ear when she was concentrating. The little doodles she'd draw in the margins of her notebook. And then came the lessons. Our teacher would ask a question that had the whole class stumped, and just when the silence became uncomfortable, her hand would shoot up. She'd answer with this quiet confidence, and it was always the right answer. It wasn't just math or science. She was brilliant at everything. She aced every test. Her essays were read aloud as examples, and she always had a book with her, reading every chance she got. I watched her day after day, completely in awe. It was more than just a simple crush. I started to really admire her. I admired her intelligence, her quick wit, and the graceful way she handled everything. But the more I admired her, the more I felt this invisible wall growing between us. She was like a star, so bright and beautiful, and I was just me. A boy in the back of the class who struggled to get his homework done on time and could barely pass a spelling test. How could someone like her ever notice someone like me? She was so effortlessly perfect, and I felt so incredibly average. Every time she laughed at a joke the teacher made, or every time she'd patiently explain a problem to another classmate, my feelings for her grew deeper. But so did my insecurity. It felt like she lived in a completely different universe, one filled with A+s and academic awards, while I was just trying to survive until recess. I'd practice conversations in my head, thinking of something clever or funny to say to her. But whenever the opportunity came, the words would get stuck in my throat. All I could manage were shy glances when she wasn't looking and a mumbled, "Hi," in the hallway. The idea of ever telling her how I felt seemed impossible, like trying to catch a moonbeam in a jar. In my mind, she deserved someone just as bright and brilliant as she was. Someone who could talk about classic literature or solve complex equations with her. And that person just wasn't me. So I kept my feelings locked away, a secret admiration society of one. It was a bittersweet feeling, being so close to someone so wonderful yet feeling a million miles away. I resigned myself to watching her from a distance, content to just be the boy who sat next to the smartest, prettiest girl in school. And for that quiet boy in the back of the room, that was more than enough. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever had a secret crush like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.